Hello, today I would like to talk about online readings. So at the moment it is very in, everybody tries to do online readings, which I think it's a very good thing. I would like to explain you how I started to do online readings and why at the beginning I thought it wouldn't work. So the first time a client asked me to do an online reading, I was a bit skeptical because normally I always start my readings with psychometry. That means I touch an object of the person and then I tune into the energy of the person. So when somebody asked me to do online reading because she wasn't in Geneva, she moved to another country, I said to her right from the beginning that I will try it, but that I wasn't sure that it will work out. So we did the online reading and I was quite surprised how well it worked, and I started to do more and more online readings, and now I'm doing quite often online readings. I observed several things by doing online readings which I would like to share with you. So the first thing is when I did the online reading at the first time, I thought that maybe there was a barrier of the person between me and the person, because it was through let's say FaceTime, or it was through a PC, whatever. But the thing is, energy has no barriers, so there is no barrier that can maybe touch energy or put a wall between. Energy doesn't know any space or any distance. It is immediate. So when I did my first online reading, what I did is the person was in front of me and I touched the screen, and I said to myself, so now you're touching the energy of the person. And immediately the first information came in. And what I did then right away is I did not stay focused on the person through the screen. I just looked a bit up, and every information I get, I said it to her. It's like you're holding a band and you're pulling out more and more and more and more information. And then from time to time, I checked with her if the information was right, which it was, and then again I just pulled myself a bit away and I really stayed concentrated on the information that came in. So in fact, for me at this time it wasn't important if she was in front of me or not in front of me, because the information came anyway. And what I observed as well is the person that was, like, let's say online, the person was in a private surrounding. That means the person was in a comfort zone. I already did a reading with a woman who was already in her pajamas. So let's say the person opened up differently and felt comfortable with her own surrounding. And for me it was better, because if the person opens up, there is more energy and there is more information coming. So in fact it was easier for me in a way to do the reading through this screen, because I felt the person completely relaxed, which is kind of maybe sometimes different if you have a person in front of you, because the person comes in your field, in your energy, in your home in a way, and every person at the beginning needs maybe some minutes just to calm down or to open it up, or the person looks around, feel maybe a bit uncomfortable at the beginning, especially if it is the first reading. So in the other way, if you do an online reading, which is my experience, the person feels comfortable at the beginning because it is in a space which the person knows. And it was much more easier for me, in fact, to get information like this. And on the other side, if you're doing like contact with a person, you work with spirit, you're not concentrated on the energy anyway of the person. The whole energy or your whole awareness goes to spirit. So in a way it doesn't matter if the person sits in front of you personally or through a screen or through something else. It absolutely doesn't matter, because the energy or the information comes directly from another source. So I found it quite interesting to do readings online. As I said, I'm doing it more and more. And I had the feeling, to be very honest, I got less tired also by doing readings online, contrary if the person was in front of me. There's always something more, you have to be more aware of the person, how she feels, or you have to pay more attention in a way if the person is in front of you than if the person is on the other side in a way, through a screen. And what I observed as well is, why, because of the persons were, like, let's say, emotionally a bit more open in a way, because they were by their private surroundings, at the end, it's really strange, but a lot of person cries more during the online reading than when they are in front of me. It's like maybe there's like this taboo, or this not must crying, or I can't cry in front of you, it goes away. It's like there's no filter. It's really strange. There is a filter, but there is no filter. So I definitely make a lot of very interesting readings through online. And I think it's something that it's going to be more and more present for the future as well. And really it doesn't make, I felt it didn't make any difference if, or maybe even more positive difference if the person was on the other side through a FaceTime, let's say FaceTime, or a screen, than if the person is in front of you. There's no hidden things. There's absolutely, it's like the contact is a bit different, and it's maybe even more fun, and it's also less a stress of time, because often my clients, when they come in a stress time. They come over lunchtime, they have to stress back to work, whatever. And when I do online readings, I do them, most of them, in the evening, so the person are a bit more relaxed as well. So I would like to invite you to figure it out yourself. And really imagine there's absolutely no difference in a way, and that you can even get more information through the online or through the FaceTime phone reading than if the person is in front of you, because the person is more relaxed, the person is more open, and the person feels more comfortable. And on the other side, it's a good sign for you to work. That means you can get more and more informations, and then yes, it can. As I said, I feel much less tired after the online reading. So if I discover other things in the future, of course, I'm happy to share them with you. And I wish you a very nice day, and I'm looking forward for the next video.